So good morning, everyone. I'm here with Sharon Xiao of UPM. She is our Young Professional Sustainability Ambassador, and we're going to be talking to her today about how she got into sustainability, because she's a tree hugger, actually, the work that she's been doing, and how she sees her career progressing because she's in China. So we hope that you will tune in, we hope that you will enjoy, and feel free to add some comments in the section below. How did you get into sustainability? Like, what was your first step? And then what does it mean to be a sustainability manager?
Actually, I majored in sustainable forestry management and got my master's degree from Chinese Academy of Forestry. And then after that, I went to Sweden to study sustainability. That's how I start my career in sustainability area.
Okay.
Yeah. And after graduated, I went to an office furniture company and worked as a sustainability specialist there. Then I think...
Why did you choose to study sustainable forestry? Like, why were you worried about trees, or what drew you to that major?
Yeah, I think I'm lucky because my professor is the first person to bring forest certification system to China. Yeah, that's because at that time China import a lot of wood from Russia, illegal logging wood. So China government start to pay attention on this area, especially illegal logging. Yeah, so that's how we got a project from government. Then we start to do this project.
And so for you, is the forest, is that your cause? Is that what you're passionate about now? Still to this day? Like, it started you in sustainability, but are you still really like, I want to save trees?
Yeah, actually my current job is not only forestry anymore. Actually, my responsibility covers like food safety, chemicals, and the CSR and community activities, a lot of things. Forestry is only a small part of my job. But UPM is a forestry company. It's from Finland. So we care about forest because the forest is our material. Yeah, we produce everything from forest. Yeah. So it's still a core of our business.
Right.
Yeah.
How challenging is it when you were starting your sustainability career to align your passion to finding your first job or to finding a company that you really wanted to work for? Was it hard to find a company? And then what was your process for finding your first job? Did you have to work for a company that believed in sustainability, or were you thinking I'll work for anybody and I'll turn them into a sustainable company?
I admit I graduate in a good time. Actually, my classmate is now working for IKEA as forestry manager, and I am working for UPM. So I think we are both doing something related to our background.
Okay.
Yeah. So, but I have to say, before, maybe a couple years earlier, it was difficult to find a like decent job in China in sustainability area. Yeah.
Okay. Like, why do you think that was a problem to find a job in sustainability?
Yeah, I think the competition maybe was not that heavy 10 years ago, but after all the companies can produce the same products, then the companies start to realize, okay, we should do something different from other companies, from other competitors, then sustainability can give them advantage to differentiate from others. That's one point. And the other point is the cost of company operation is going higher and higher. So companies start to consider about how to survive in such an environment, like less resources and more cost. So they try to make their business more sustainable in a good way. Yeah.
And as a young professional, your goal is to try and force sustainability or push sustainability. How easy is that to do in a company, in a furniture company or in a forestry company? Both of them are very resource intensive, but both have to, at the end of the day, sell a product to the market. So how challenging is it to be a sustainability manager in these firms?
Yeah, I think the same point of the both company, I mean my current company and my previous company, is we try to consider about the sustainability from the whole life cycle of product. Yeah. Not only from the material sourcing and operation, but also the end of life management. Yeah.
But personally, like for you go into the office every day. Do you find it easy or difficult to convince people above you, your leadership, or partners who are outside, stakeholders? How challenging is it for you to really push sustainability up or out?
I think the most challenge for sustainability people is how to communicate internally and externally. Especially internally, I would like to see the support from leaders are very important, and I think I'm the lucky one. Yeah, but how to embed sustainability into business, that's another important thing you have to do. You have to think about. Of course, sustainability is not only story telling, it's not marketing communication, it's not PR. You have to do some real things to support your business. For example, you have to consider about biodegradable material with R&D department when you want to develop a new product. Yeah, and how to use sustainability to bring more orders or provide better service for your customers and end users.
You're going to bring more bio-based materials to your product portfolio. I mean, are you a chemist? Do you understand the molecular challenges that present? When you go in and say, hey, senior chemist, I have an idea for you, bio-based. Like, I think how do you do that?
Every sustainability person should have fast learning skills.
Who do you think is the best person for you to talk to? The most sympathetic to you, or want to be your champion? Like, in your experience, one, who is that person? And then second, like, how do you identify that person?
The first person I talk to is usually the leader of the department. If the leader of the department has a strong sense of sustainability, then you success already have.
Okay.
I think, yeah. Then you can make plan and strategy together, how to make it into implementation.
Okay. Implement.
Sorry.
Yeah. No problem. What are some things that you listen to or you look for to understand what type of person the person you're meeting with is.
So actually, the first step, you should work with the people who would like to communicate with you, and because they can give you a lot of ideas, but at the same time they also would like to get a lot of information from others.
Okay.
Yeah, so actually they are easy to accept your sustainability ideas. And
To start that process, does that mean that you call up everyone in the company and say, hey, I want to have a coffee? Or do you wait for them to call you? Like, how do you get that process going?
we share our sustainability value and what we can support at the group meeting.
Are there certain messages that you've found people go, ooh, tell me more? Or there's certain they go, oh, an environmentalist. Like, have you found that there's people who just naturally want to help you? And are there things that they like to hear?
Sometimes salespeople are difficult to accept your idea, because they only focus on the volume, the orders, the money. They don't care about other things. Yeah, but I found that after some time, they call you back and ask, I have a customer. They ask me, what kind of other service we can offer. Then I use this opportunity to
Okay. To get them to buy into
Yes,
you. Okay.
yeah.
Okay. In that case, you have to kind of figure out what their business case for sustainability is.
I think more and more customers, they start to think about sustainability products. Yeah. So if the salespeople they don't have this kind of sense, then I think they can realize, okay, more customers start to ask environmental friendly products, so they have to give something back.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. So then, who is the person to ask? Of course, sustainability manager is the right person too.
What is it that you really need from these mentors in the organization, do you think?
I think include two parts. One is, as a young person, they have stayed in companies. For example, my current boss, he has stayed in the company over 20 years, and he give me a lot of suggest about my personal growth, and tell me you cannot only focus on sustainability, but you should also consider about strategy and the business. Yeah.
Oh.
And on the other side, they share a lot of information from Europe, and especially in the North Europe, they have done amazing work in sustainability and recycle things.
Is sustainability a good career path? Like, you've been working on it for the last 5-7 years. What do you see as your future career trajectory? I mean, is sustainability a long-term career, or is it something that you can do for the short term, but eventually have to move into the business?
I think I will still working in sustainability area, because this job give me a lot of I can bring value to others, and I take care of different things every day. So every day is a new day.
So, if you were going to talk to Sharon from 8 years ago, when you're just starting, what are kind of 3 pieces of advice you would give her for starting her career in sustainability?
Never fear to communicate with others. Always try to learn new stuff. Keep patient